Hello, this is Scott Blumenthal. Welcome to another installment of the Hot Corner. In today's peek, we're going to take a preview and a tour of the AFC football games. We're down to 4 in the AFC. Baltimore in the first game is headed to New England. In a slight shock last week, I guess we shouldn't be that surprised. In an interdivision rivalry game, Baltimore advanced over Pittsburgh, and it seems they just have big-time veteran players that find a way this time of year. I hadn't seen them play a good football game in 4 months, and they did last week, toppling Pittsburgh. And I expect them to play another great game here, and I wouldn't be shocked if they extend New England 4 quarters and even find a way to win this game. With Flacco, Steve Smith, Torrey Smith, Terrell Suggs, Elmas Dumerville, the list goes on in terms of their veteran players that find a way this time of year. New England likely will have too much for them at home after the bye, with Brady and Belichick having extra time to prepare. But for me, this is my pseudo-AFC championship game. I think whoever wins this game will find a way to play in the Super Bowl. I think whoever is on the other side, being Indy and Denver, is just fodder for whoever advances through this game. So, said here on the Hot Corner, whoever advances through this matchup, whether it's New England or Baltimore, will find a way to play in the Super Bowl. And I do pick, actually, if I had to make a pick, I'd probably pick New England to win a 3-point game. Down to the wire, 4 quarters, and a really tight matchup. On the other side, I think Indy is too one-dimensional. They simply can't run the football this time of year, and if you can't do that, you can't keep Peyton Manning, even though he's throwing ducks up there off the field. So I expect Denver to win that semi-comfortably, and if I had to pick a matchup, I'd say Denver would be going into New England in 2 weeks for the AFC Championship game, and then there we'll see New England cruise pretty easily through the AFC playoffs. That's what we're saying. We're down to 4. As we predicted at the start of the season, it was likely going to come down to New England and Denver, and wherever that game was played would likely decide the AFC Championship. And as we predicted, the game's going to be played in New England, and that's going to be your AFC champion. The only wrench in there is Baltimore. If they find a way this weekend, expect Baltimore to advance all the way to the Super Bowl, either over Denver or Indy the following week. Thanks for joining me, Scott Blumenthal, for another installment of the Hot Corner. We'll be back to preview the National Football Conference and their Final 4 teams. Take care.